In this week's Parsha, Moshe Rabbeinu relates to the people that were conquered by Bnei Yisrael as collective groups, different tribes. And this approach is very common in Tanakh. But in Torah Sheba'al Peh, Rabban Gamliel says that Sancheriv came and mixed the people, Bilbel et ha'umot. This is usually understood in a technical way in the sense that every person, many people, no longer had parentage that was of one particular tribe. They might have a mother from Ammon and a father from Moab, because everything was mixed together in the Middle East. However, I think that Rabban Gamliel's deeper meaning has to do with a extensive kind of approach to being. I think that Rabban Gamliel recognized that the sense of being had changed, and people no longer viewed themselves as part of the collective, but rather as individuals. So that a person no longer thought of himself as either only an Ammoni or a Moavi, a Moabite or an Ammonite, but rather thought of himself as an individual who had meaning in his life on his own. Thus, people no longer viewed themselves only as an extension of their tribe. In this way, we can understand the significance of every individual beyond his particular nationality, so that in times of strife we understand that each person who dies in the conflict is an individual of his own and has meaning to his own life, and not only view these losses as the sacrifices the people on the whole. Last week we lost a very dear student, Yuval, who was a very special individual, very friendly, but yet quiet and subdued, very attentive, but barely spoke in shiurim. And I think that Yuval had a kind of nobility in the sense that he understood that as an individual, his private life and his thoughts were not necessarily the business of everyone, and he maintained this kind of noble character that reminded us all of the importance of the individual and his own personal life. Yehi Zichro Baruch.